I hope this all gets into the main video. Bro, it's crazy how abrasive it feels to just speak the truth, man. To just be speaking your mind about things. Seems like, I'm the only one who experienced the last 5 years. I'm the only one who saw what happened the last 5 years and started making any connections about anything. Like, a whole uprise of homeless people now that the whole last 5 years happened. Wow, let's sweep them off the streets with a broom. We just need a bigger broom. We just need some bigger coffins and FEMA camps for these homeless people we plan to kill off because, they don't have a home and it's been the last 5 years. And of course they don't have a fucking home. You know how many businesses went out of business in 5 fucking years? Do you know how many, enterprises, musicians were fucked? There weren't any stages for 3 years. Stand-up comedians didn't have a stage for 3 years. And, God, there's just always so much fucking noise, bro. And it's always so abrasive nowadays to be someone with a real perspective coming through with a real fucking thing to say, doing a live stream. I feel like, I can't do this anymore because it's just so disturbing to these fucking women who have been so wrong the last 5 years that a real man is now abrasive to them, This is this type of thing, bro. I'm just seeing another next meme on Facebook of some woman saying, women are done with men, bro. Men have been done with women for a long time now, way before that. This is some bullshit, bro. Don't give me that shit. I ain't got time for this shit. No time for... I don't like men anymore. You fucking caused it, assholes. Why would anyone like such a... most of these women are such bitches, They're just so fucking bitchy. Just shut up. You're wrong and you're a bitch. And you're really wrong. See, because this and that and all these other angles that you haven't even noticed. Okay, whatever. See you later. Go away. I just earned my next closet fan. It's just got all these memorials in a room and pictures of me, either with darts in them or as praised. Just what's going on, bro? What the fuck is going on, my brother? Ain't got time for any of that same old bullshit. The government isn't even alive right now, and no one's realized that means we could just take the reins and make utopia together right now. No one's realized that that's the case. Corporations, bro. I guess, since corporations ran the government, they're just going to keep things going the way they've been going anyways. So, And I guess the whole world really does need a McDonald's and a mall for them to be able to enjoy their fucking materialistic, reductionist, fucking baseline, fucking bottom lives. Life doesn't get any more boring than this, folks. It's all up from this material planar world that y'all fucking completely reside in. Materialistically, reductionistically. This is the bottom, folks. It doesn't get any lower than this. This world, this plane, things that you want, materials, and try to find a sense of success inside yourself by materials you've gathered in your hands or in your life. So it doesn't work. It actually doesn't work. Because it's almost like infatuation as opposed to love. Reductionist, he gets his materials, he gets his money, and then maybe he gets his pussy. And then he can try to feel that success that he wants to feel, but he won't feel it because it's not real success. It's just some infatuation. It's just some delusion of of living out one's life in a proper format. But really, you need to take natural second and realize the magical nature of our existence, so as to incorporate these things into how you treat people and the way you live out your fucking new fucking life. And it's crazy. There's so many people who are trying to figure out, trying to ask Google, how do I be a natural human being? You fucking take plants, bro. You take natural psychedelics. You journey the wastelands and nomad high on some fucking mushrooms, and you realize and you see, and from seeing and unblinding oneself, you can instantly participate once again in the maximization of reciprocation of the immediate moment and quality output. And it's when you finally smoke some dabs and you start hearing those birds off in the distance or right nearby you, and there's actually they came around because maybe they could sense that, hey, this human, he's actually able to like pick up on what we're putting down right now, and they come around a little bit closer perhaps, and you're like, whoa, like birdie, and you start whistling, trying to whistle with it, but like you can't even like match what it's doing. You feel bad, but just keep trying. You can do better just to harmonize more with the feeling of it. You know, life is a fucking magical thing. This is the bottom, folks. Sober is the bottom. And so when you're sober and when you're the white devil, you go around just sort of ruining the fucking world around you. The fucking tourist with his t-shirt Nirvana and his little kids just running around like little demons, just fucking destroying things. Or perhaps going, being the propaganda on the other flip side of things, being the propaganda of America, taking their enslaved fucking lives and going to a pond somewhere and being so happy with that pond. Splash, splash. Oh my God, we're free. We're alive. This is life. I haven't felt this my whole life. And being the propaganda for these places, like, what are these people on? How are they so happy about this pond? What am I doing wrong? It's a fucking pond, bro. We actually bathe in this pond. Anyways, reminds me of those Chinese and Japanese tattoos that Americans be getting that say like very mean, bad words, and they thought it said something cool. It's just interesting to know how like the way humanity has been led, what humanity has been like formed into by these negative forces, these attacks upon each of our individual lives, the breakup of the natural family, the nuclear family. The father is usually missing, the mother might be missing. And generally, it's just like maybe they both should be missing as opposed to just having one of them, because when it's just one of them, like that child can't figure shit out. If it's just the father's probably going to be a drunkard and, being a crazy asshole and accidentally, and then the kid's going to take after that, thinking that that's what, growing up is. That kid's going to, join building the prisons for the New World Order. It's all just this division upon all of our lives that caused these things to end up where they are. Where now, like, with this way of humanity way off its fucking girdle or whatever, it's way off of its feet. we find ourselves at the precipice of the most ridiculous era. Or, I don't know. Like, we're in the middle of it. This most ridiculous fucking era ever. Which, makes me want to start talking about Terence McKenna's time wave, or like after 2012, the balance between novelty and habit would break, and it would just become just such a new thing every moment that it would just be like the normal would be insanity. The normal would be madness. The normal would be stress. The normal would be anxiety. The normal would be like, what the fuck's going on at all? And from there, we try to draw our conclusions now, but it's basically impossible. The only thing really left to do is just to experience what's left of life, natural psychedelics, being as free of a person as you can, as in the apocalypse before the nuclear bombs fall, and we don't have any fallout shelters because it's only rich billionaires who are supposed to fucking live. It's only rich billionaires who are supposed to live on, isn't that right? It's only the guys with the billions of dollars who should be able to buy a ticket onto the boat for whatever, the ship to get out from the explosion of the fucking earth and we all die. But, at least the scrotum-head pedophilic rapists get to live on. The ones who caused the whole destruction of the whole fucking planet. Along with all y'all. Y'all were more of an incidental participation, of course, but it was participation nonetheless. This is crazy, man. I heard someone say recently to control the world, you have to control the women and what they think and how they feel about things and this and that. I found it to be so true. Earl Sweatshirt put it like trying to start a motherfucking ant. Keep a bitch by me. People tend to sort of just be like agreeing with the dude who has a woman with him because that's, and she's a bitch. And I don't know. It's just... it's generally just like if it's a hot woman, people are more lenient into agreeing with this or that, and the only other means of subverting the population is like creating such chaos in certain situations of like Hegelian dialectic, where greater levels of control would be submitted to that wouldn't originally have been submitted to due to the chaos that was created, and they wouldn't have agreed with that shit otherwise. Like stuff like this happened 20 years ago, we'd be up in arms. But precedent was set, and and now the precedent is set for just absolute nightmarism of planet fucking Earth as the women go around, these knobby-kneed fucking idiots. Just demanding things, presuming things, assuming things, being generally, as a population, a bunch of motherfucking bitches for us to just like have to deal with, literally. It's very interesting how quickly things can change. Like I put on my hood and they all hate me. Take my hood off, they all love me. Wow, what a deep fucking love. There's just no hope left in it. My trauma. And I ever believe that like these women could offer me something good. Could I believe that these women have something good to offer me? But this doesn't really happen. There's stress in the mind, stress, disagreement, complete disagreement, another disagreement, and now because she's a Kamala Harris tard, we're not hanging out with it. It's more just because she's so retarded that she thought Kamala Harris was supposed to be the one. And when you put them up next to each other, Trump is definitely better than Kamala Harris, but goddamn, he's really been fucking things up, hasn't he? Yeah. And Kamala Harris would have been worse, I can promise you that. It's just, I didn't even mean to get fucking political. I was just sort of end up doing that nowadays because all this fucking madness going on in our fucking world. The government isn't even alive right now. They're forming something called the Board of Peace. Are they so bored of peace that they have to make that the slogan? The Board of Peace. The Board of Peace. We're pretty good singers. Say, my word. I don't know. Maybe I should just try to have hope. There's an important distinction to make about hope, like some people hope. Some people think that the reality of hope is like this imaginary, delusional thing. Hope is something that is like created, Hope is something that is, what the fuck? Bro. Bro, I don't know if you can still hear me. My phone is totally black right now. They're just fucking sabotaging me right now. I ain't allowed to speak my goddamn mind on a fucking... Bro, my phone just glitched out more than I've ever seen in my fucking life. I think this is where I should draw the curtains. They'll probably kill me if I keep going. Have a good time living out your life. Take natural psychedelics, smoke dabs, reconnect, unblind yourself, and then you can come back to life again to the point where maybe you feel this thing where you're like, God, I should either kill myself right now or really, really, really fix things inside myself. And just do that and just try to get right with God. Try to get right with God, fix things inside yourself. And life can be beautiful no matter the circumstance. No matter how nightmarish this world is, life can still be enjoyed. I'm not talking going to the bar. I'm saying you smoke those dabs, you just start talking out loud for the next like 6 fucking hours, and it's like a performance, the whole thing, and you don't even get tired because your spirit is strong. You uphold that strength, and if you can uphold the strength of the spirit by keeping on passing the spiritual tests, the strength that pours out of it will be limitless and endless. And so it's just a matter of, you want to just smoke one dab in the morning, a couple hits in the morning, and not smoke the rest of the day. This is how you do it. You keep that high going by passing the spiritual test, by fixing yourself in certain ways, and then by being courageous enough to manifest words or sing or do something where now you are like a character, a player, a main character, an MC thing. You are in the fucking the real fucking game of life. Totally revived as a person. If you really feel like dead inside, bro, smoke dabs. Get one of those dab pens. It's got like the $35, like the $15, $20 battery, and then a little nozzle thing, and you just press the button, the little vape dab thing. It's very convenient, very effective, and just take like 2 massive rips of it, and you will be sent, maybe 3 for some of you. Very well, if you have a tolerance to the stuff, take 3, but like 1 or 2 hits. and just blast off into that, really see life again, and then from there, it's like a nothing. There'd be no problem in the world that can douse the fun that you can have. They're alive. Yay! Happiness. Well, oh, I'm believing, man. I'm a believer. I'm gonna start playing some music now. I should get to that. I love you guys. God bless you.